Hey guys, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is April 23rd, and I got out of work this morning, and I walked outside and I went, no! It was snowing. Now, we just had a light dusting of snow today, but it was like, are you freaking kidding me? 23rd of April, and we had snow today. So, good old Rochester, New York. Anyway, so, the subject of today's video, I had a question posed to me, so I thought the best way to answer it would be in a video. What if terrible times outlast your stockpile? Okay? And so, like, basically you have this, you're a prepper, and you have this stockpile of stuff, and bad things have happened, and you've basically burned through your supplies that you had. What are you going to do then? So basically what I did explain this answered your question, but to me, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put myself in a situation with my property in the southern tier that I'm going to be hopefully self-sufficient at that point. My stockpile of stuff basically is going to be for the transition period. That's my game plan. Until, like, let's say something happened in the wintertime. Obviously you can't grow crops in the wintertime, okay? So once we're living down at the property full-time this year, you know, I plan on setting things up eventually where I have a greenhouse. I want to have an aquaponics system, so, you know, using fish and you know, basically try to be as self-sufficient as possible anyway. So if an event happens that's long-lasting, it's just going to be a transition period. So eventually all the supplies, if you will, would run out, but hopefully I will be replenishing them year over year with, you know, garden stuff and you know, having fish on site, and, you know, possibly hunting as well. I mean, you know, who knows at that point, you know, what's going to happen. I do plan on having my own chickens down there eventually as well. So, you know, I want to try to get, for me personally, it's putting myself in a situation where it's not a big transition at all if some kind of event happens, because hopefully I'll be set up to the point where I'm already self-sufficient. Now let's say I'm not. Let's say an event happens before I'm completely set up down there the way I want to be. I do have a seed bank, basically. I have that packed away. So if it was wintertime, hopefully we have enough stuff to get through, which I know I do. I have probably a year's worth of food at least. But you know, get through to the point where we can get a garden in and you know, get all the stuff from the garden, and also have you know, the apples. I mean, Western New York is famous for our apples up here, and I have apple trees on the property. There's blueberry bushes that I planted. I have you know, grapes that I've planted. So hopefully by that point it would be more harvesting all the natural resources that I have that I'm going to be planting, because I do plan on planting some pear trees. I plan on planting some more apple trees. I want to have a couple of peach trees actually as well, and cherry trees as well. So I plan on doing a lot of planting. So hopefully you know, anything that's going to happen delays for a while to give me enough time to get things squared away, so that the transition would not be you know, to a point where, oh my God, my supplies are running out, what do I do now? It's just a matter of that I would utilize my supplies in correlation with the stuff that I'm already having coming in. Now granted, up here, you know, in New York, like I say, we got snow today again. So I know in the south they're already planting. So I mean, we can't even plant. We plan on planting up here Memorial Day weekend. So basically the end of May. Now a lot of times we can get a garden in by the second week of May, but it's just, you know, it really depends. So you know, that's kind of you know, we have a shorter growing season up here, and that's why I do plan on having a greenhouse down there, which is going to extend the growing season for me by a month both ways. So hopefully by April I can have, you know, things going. And but you know, I want to be, like I said, as self-sufficient as possible, and that's my game plan. So the question would be, I don't really want, you know, I don't ever think I'll run out of supplies because I will just be continuously replenishing them. Granted, I won't have rice on hand or whatever, but you know, I can grow rice. So I mean, you know, there's always things that you can do to make your life easier. It's just all about planning and being prepared. Okay, thanks for listening. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.